The process and goal of Vedanta. How does Vedanta cure spiritual ignorance? Is it some mystical process? It can be very scientifically explained. Actually, I have given one article on this. We might put it on our website. The way Vedanta works, Vedanta is not very mystical. Okay, Vedanta actually is there to remove all mysticism. For example, if I want to know what this thing is, right? I am ignorant of this, and removal of ignorance will take place through knowledge. Any ignorance will go through knowledge. So if there is ignorance of this object, then knowledge of this object will remove ignorance of this object. I am ignorant of, let's say, few people here. I don't know what their name is, what their background is. So what do I need? More information about, okay, who this person is, what is his name, her name, where they are from, etc. So what I am getting? Knowledge about that person, knowledge about that object, and that will remove ignorance. Vedanta, where it comes in, is Vedanta says you are not aware of yourself. Means Shreya. So Vedanta says you think you are Shreya, but actually you are not. And you have been living your life with this name, with this identity. And you have never questioned this fact. You take that for granted and then you start living. The same applies to everyone. Huh? So that is called fundamental ignorance. Generally what we are concerned, I am ignorant of driving, so I need to learn how to drive. Or I am ignorant of some other language, so I need to pick up. I am ignorant of this skill, that skill, so I need to learn. We never question about our own identity. We never have time. Or we have taken for granted that what is there to question here? I already know who I am. Mr. So-and-so living in this place, this is my driver's license, blah, blah, blah. And therefore, I go on living my life without questioning this. Vedanta is there to remove this ignorance. So because I am not aware of myself, therefore there are all sorrows, sufferings, calamities in my life. So Vedanta says we will cure this aspect by revealing my true nature as that self. And just like how any other ignorance is removed, in very much similar way, this ignorance also will be removed. Because it is relating to I, not any other object, it takes time. Because I have to correct my identity. So far I am busy gathering information about this object, that object, this person, that person, this place, that thing. When I sit down and ask this question, but who is this, who is ignorant of all these things or knowledgeable of all these things now? Who is that? When this question comes seriously, that is when I become student of Vedanta. I am shaken from within that my identity itself is not known, or I have taken myself to be something else. And therefore Vedanta is actually addressing what no other study is addressing. That's why Vedanta is unique. Many times people say, oh, what is difference between this and that? Everything is same. Everything may appear same, but Vedanta is very, very specific. It is trying to correct I understanding or I misunderstanding. And just as any other knowledge, for example, what is this color here? So I say this color is black, right? Now somebody will ask, how do you know? So the knowledge of this color has taken place for me when somebody told me that this is called black. Then I registered it. Then next time when I see it through my eyes, similar color or same color, then I say, oh, this is black, because I remember in my school I had heard this, I had learned this. So the knowledge of color took place when somebody instructed me, and then I am able to recollect it when the right instrument is used. Like that, knowledge of Vedanta also will take place when somebody will instruct me about myself. Like, did all of you know earlier that Vedanta is trying to correct my identity? Generally we don't know. We think, kids in this age group, they are coming and meeting, so I will also go and meet and we'll discuss something. And generally what we think, we'll discuss about Hindu scriptures or our religion, culture, tradition, etc. Bhagavad Gita. Or even when we say Vedanta, we really don't know what is the subject matter of Vedanta. Right? Vedanta says, I will tell you who you are. So in the beginning, we don't even understand what that means. Only gradually, eventually we understand. What was your question?
You said for the mic, somebody told us that it was black.
Color, yeah.
No one told me that I am the body.
Right.
So then why do I think?
So that ignorance is something which I have accepted, because everyone thinks they are body, therefore I also think I am body. Right? We never question this idea that why am I thinking that I am body? We just accept it. Like when everyone saw that the earth is flat, right, through their eyes. So nobody questioned that, oh, how can earth be flat? It has to be round. Until somebody came and pointed out. Then people started, first they said, this person is wrong. We all are right. Right? In the same way, when first time somebody comes and says, you are not the body, you are Atma. Then we say something is wrong with this person. Because majority goes with, we are body. It is only eventually when I study properly, then I understand, oh, this person is right. So to answer in brief, that is called ignorance. What is ignorance? Where I have taken something as real or as fact, which is not. Right? Nobody told me that I am body, but I thought I am body. And I started behaving like that.
So I think ignorance is
So that's why it's called beginningless. Beginningless means if you don't question, it is going to continue.